Hi, it's Liz. Today we are going to pick a design of what we want to create. It's usually I do this on the weekends and then I embroider it for the week so that I don't have to think about it when I come home. I can just go ahead and do it. So come and let's choose a design with me. Okay, so let's take the stylizer. We're gonna push on the grid. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down here to the hoop size, choose the smallest one, especially when I'm running it for the first time. I don't know what it's gonna look like, if there is any issues with it, so I wanna just make sure that it's okay. Go down to the file, click on the USB, and now I have some options. So I can stick with the theme that I have on with the fire trucks, the bulldozers. I also have a crane, a backhoe, a cement truck, and I might want to do that. Or I can do something completely different. So I'm still feeling like I want to do some construction things. So maybe a stop sign. See what it looks like. All right. So that seems pretty simple. I do want to have a look and see what the border looks like, if I have to add my own border. And I think it does look like this one has a white border to it. So I'm gonna see how that one goes. Let's do that one. So I'm gonna press OK. So that was the biggest size. Kind of hard to tell, but it does look like it. Okay. Oh wow, so this one's gonna take 50 minutes, so that's quite a long time. Okay, so it's gonna start with the red and then the white. So maybe I'll choose the smaller size. Let's go back. And I'm gonna trash this, go back up, find the stop sign, and maybe choose the 3.5 size. See how that looks like. I was hoping I could get 2 on there, but it's way too big for that. But it does mean that I could probably use a smaller size of felt. So I wouldn't need a full sheet of felt. Okay, let's see what this one looks like. So 26 minutes, so that's a pretty decent time. So that's kind of where I've been trying to aim for, is like the 20 to 25, 30 minutes mark. Something going over that is quite big. It's totally doable, but then I have to figure out how to sell it like that. So it does say it's going to be red and then white. So I'm thinking maybe the red is the underlay and then the white will be the final. It's also going to be a bit interesting because I was hoping, what usually I do is do say like the inside and then have it stop for the border. So it does look like there is the white border around it, but then you'll be able to see everything on the other side, like all that red will be pulling through. So on second thought, I think with some of these construction ones, what it is that there was an underlay option and a non-underlay. So I think I chose the underlay option. So I think I'm gonna go back to the computer and see if there was an option to not stitch out all this red, just to stitch out the STOP with the border, because then I could use a red piece of felt and then just have that STOP on the front. So I'm gonna go and see if there was an option for that. So I was able to find the file that didn't have the underlay. So what I'm gonna do, and I found a couple other ones that didn't have the underlay on it that were also construction. So where's stop sign? And I labeled it stop sign without the underlay. So I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take now for the biggest size. So the biggest size with the underlay, it's still gonna take 41 minutes. So I'm not gonna do this biggest size. I'm gonna go back up and then choose 3.5, press OK. 21 minutes, and it's going to start with the red. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to skip the red, use a red piece of felt, and just do the white over top. So I'm just going to go to number 2, and I'm kind of interested to see because it's showing me it's starting up there. So I also forgot I used up all the full-size red ones for when I did the fire truck, so I haven't cut any more. So I'm hoping that this will be the right size. Let's start in and see. Oh, press your foot down. So I've got white thread and white bobbin. All right, so it did the border first, and then it did the stop letters, which is kind of interesting because usually you would do the stops and then you would work out to the borders, just in making sure there's no like puckering or anything like that. But because I skipped the first step, which was the red, it would have made a big difference, I guess, because then you would have more of a flat surface. So it's just a different order. Definitely I can use this size so it doesn't take up the entire felt, so I can save some felt on that. And I forgot to mention that I do have 2 pieces of felt on it, so I did put it on the front and the back using that 505 temporary adhesive spray. So I'm gonna pop it off. All right, and I'm using tearaway stabilizer so I can just tear it away. So this one only took 7 minutes compared to the red that you would have to do the underlay of 21 minutes or 26 minutes. So I just cut it out and you can see it looks really nice. So I was also thinking it's best that I skip the red one step because you'd be able to see all that red thread at the back. It wouldn't be such a big deal, but it cuts down on time and yeah, makes a really nice patch. Super happy with that. So definitely can make a lot more, and I think it's a good size with being comparable to the other machinery, though the other machinery is about, I don't know, 1/3 of the size, so it's not super small, but it's not huge as well. So I would say that's a great win. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.